Good morning, you guys. It's Friday, April the 3rd, I think, and this will be AMI day number 10 for us. Technically, it's AMI day number 11 if you count the first AMI day that we had in November. Excuse me. So, some of that's some schools are keeping a different track of that. So, for us here in history, it is AMI day number 10. Let's start off with this day in history. This kind of goes along with what we're talking about with the whole idea of westward expansion and manifest destiny during this time period. In 1860, the Pony Express is going to debut, where mail is going to travel by horse in kind of like a relay team, like they would be like the Olympic torch passes from one country to the next or one city to the next. This is exactly what was going to go on this day in history in 1860. Remember, as I say in class, there's no Instaface snap tweet. They can't just get information out in the mid to late 1800s. It's by Pony Express. So even in that Manifest Destiny poem that we saw, or picture that we saw in the distance by the woman who was representing God, there was the Pony Express in the background of that picture. I hope you guys got that. Let's go back to AMI day 10. Let's do our Chuck Norris for the day. When Chuck Norris crosses the street, the cars have to look both ways. I don't think we've done that one this year. Looking back through all the Chuck Norris memes, I don't think we've seen that one. So there's that one for you today. For today, AMI 10, if you can, I want you to log in, and I have on Google Classroom, I have this link to the classic Oregon Trail game, and I want you to spend a couple minutes, maybe 30, playing this game. It's so fun. For me, it comes up fine. Several of you have mentioned to me through email you're working ahead and you can't get the link. That's okay if you can't. You may have an issue with your Adobe Flash Player. If you do, a button will come on the screen. It'll ask you either to allow or block the Adobe Flash Player that's come up. Make sure you hit allow. Or it may say that you need to download a different version of Adobe Flash Player. Just ask your parents or guardians and see if they say that that's okay. If there's no problem with it, it should be fine. Another thing, make sure, like if you see up here where my mouse is, I'm using Google Chrome. I'm using a pretty updated software version to launch things like Google and the Oregon Trail video game. If you're using Internet Explorer, or if you have is it Firefox? Is that what it's called? Try to upgrade to Chrome. Safari should work on a Mac, but Google Chrome is probably your best bet. So basically, I just want you to start the game, and you have to, it'll probably have some music here in a second. You have to just kind of play the game. You are a settler on the Oregon Trail, and then you get to pick which one you want to do. So I'm going to turn off the sound just as we move forward. And I just hit 4, enter. The sound is turned off. Okay, so spacebar to continue. I want to travel the trail. I'm going to hit 1, enter. Let's be a banker. And then I can type in Mrs., not Mr. I can type. You guys, I can't type this morning. What? Oh. Okay. I can't. There we go. All right, and then you can just go from there. So I'm going to go back to the AMI day for today. If the Adobe Flash Player doesn't work and you can't access the video game, look at print screens or Google images of the Oregon Trail video game and try to tell me what's going on. You start out with a family, you start out with money, you start out with supplies, but as you go west, you're going to come into a dead ox, or your wheel breaks on your wagon. Things are going to happen. So I want you to just tell me what's going on your Oregon Trail game, or this print screens, or just reading about it. And then I have a reflection sheet that I want you to open. How stressful was the game? What trials or issues or situations did you face along your journey? And be specific in your answers. What was the best part of the game for you? You can get that submitted to me today for AMI number 10. Bye, guys.